I had to get brutally honest with myself. I felt lost and hopeless, but I knew staying that way wasn't an option. It's natural to feel lost at times, but ignoring the problem only makes it worse. I asked myself, if I stay like this for another 5 years, how will I feel? The answer terrified me. That fear became the push I needed to start making changes. Start with yourself. When you're in a dark place, your mind can trick you into thinking there's no way out. I reached a point where even basic tasks like cleaning my room felt impossible, but I realized that no one could pull me out of this but me. I started small, cleaning one room, brushing my teeth, taking a shower. These tiny actions helped me feel a bit more in control and began to build positive momentum. Recalibrate your standards. I realized that my standards were too low, and they were holding me back. What feels normal to you sets the tone for your life. I decided to raise my standards slowly. For example, if I managed to save a bit of money, I didn't spend it right away. I let it sit for 30 days to get used to having more. This way, my new higher standard became my new normal. Cut screen time. To get back on track, I had to cut out the endless hours I spent on social media and Netflix. These distractions were just numbing the pain and wasting my time. I deleted apps that weren't adding value to my life and focused on activities that would help me grow. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary to reclaim my time and energy. Simplify with the 80-20 rule. I needed to make improvements in many areas, but it was overwhelming. I remembered the 80-20 rule. 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. I focused on the most impactful areas, the ones that would bring the most happiness and progress. This helped me prioritize and avoid getting bogged down by less important tasks. Set the right goals. When you're feeling down, it's tempting to set big, unrealistic goals, but that can set you up for failure. Instead, I set small, achievable goals. I didn't aim to be perfectly happy overnight. I started with simple goals like getting out of bed and making it every morning. These small wins built my confidence and paved the way for bigger achievements. Plan your day. Much of success comes from good planning. Each night, I planned the next day's tasks. This simple act reduced my overthinking and made it easier to focus. By having a clear plan, I could tackle my day's work without getting overwhelmed. Eat the frog. I learned to do the hardest tasks first thing in the morning. This concept, known as eating the frog, made the rest of the day feel easier. Starting with the toughest task built momentum and reduced procrastination. Cut bad influences. Negative people and habits can drag you down. I distanced myself from toxic influences and surrounded myself with positivity. Like Tony Robbins says, if you focus on red, you'll see red. So I started looking for the positives in life and cut out anything that kept me from moving forward. Keep your word. Trusting yourself is key to building self-confidence. I made it a point to keep promises I made to myself, no matter how small. This built trust in myself and reinforced my ability to follow through on my commitments. Consistency. Consistency is crucial. Rebuilding your life isn't easy, and there will be doubts. But remember, the difficult journey is part of the process. Lay one brick at a time, and eventually, you'll build a solid foundation. Reflect on your journey. Finally, take time to reflect. Look back at your progress and celebrate the small victories. Reflecting helps you see how far you've come and keeps you motivated to continue. After 90 days of consistent effort, you'll find yourself in a much better place.